Well, in that case, let's get people some jobs here and there. So we do have a restaurant already open, and we do have those things going on. We have a library. What can we do here? Let's get a mining camp going on over here. So let's get rid of these. Or no, mining. The mine is the research that we're going for right now. So we'll just wait those 3 months, and we'll get a mine over here up and running. But I suppose for now, what I can do is that I can put down, say, some more housing. So that'll be nice over here.
To help him find the best food in the Empire, the king has organized a royal cook-off. We must show him that Tropican cuisine is the best cuisine.
Let's send, say, Penultimo, just because. Now, let's see for trade. What is going up in price right now? So, logs is actually going up in price, and gold is going up in price. Let's see. We might have to get some farming going on soon, because once we do that, of course, that will bring in another source of a ton of income. Actually, you know what? Here's what I think I'll do. I'll lock in this whole export pineapples to smugglers thing for 5 years. So we'll lock in a ship here, and as soon as, say, some amount of pineapples are loaded up, that will just be brought out and sold for a very high price. So we'll just sort of lock ourselves into that right now. And in the meantime, we'll get another plantation here. Produces pineapples to be built behind the ranch farm. And perfect, the road's already done there too, so once the buildings over here get finished, we can do that one, and the gold mine, or the iron deposit mine over here in a bit.
Tropico's economic performance is most astounding. It almost looks like you did that specifically to challenge me.
Alright, and it looks like the US president will visit us within 1 month, so that'll be kind of cool to see.
Did you know that there are treasures buried on our island?
And I think we've...
Thanks to your efforts.
Yeah, there we go. Shovel will be just researched right now,
and
that'll just sort of complete that mission, give us a few
The fastest way
revolutionaries.
to bond with someone is to drink with him. The way to the heart is through the stomach, and that is why I will never come to your office without a bottle.
Right, so it looks like we have to win the heart of the President of the United States, and how we do that is win 3 wagers.
Okay, you got my attention.
And
Yet I bet
see.
there's no way you can export agricultural products on a large scale with all the taxation and regulation from that crown of yours.
Right, so we had to make $10,000 worth of profits from agriculture. This will actually be really handy because, of course, we are inside this export pineapples mission, and again, this will make it, I would say, decently easy to complete that one. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to put down just a single house there, so once the farm is finished, hopefully somebody will live there and just work at that farm 24/7.
The Crown has decided to impose a real estate tax on Tropico. My friends at court hinted that Ila Rojo was behind the idea.
So I think the Crown would just try to... Oh, another iron deposit. So I think, as I was saying, I think the Crown might try to stop us here in these objectives, but I don't really know. It's kind of neat, though. Right, so this area will just start to work. And we do have the option of limiting local consumption or not, so that can make us use, say, this pineapple plantation for food or solely for export, but I think we'll leave it on. It's just local consumption, so that'll export and import food. I don't know, people are leaving our glorious island republic here. So let's figure out why they're leaving and what we can do to stop it. So let's see. So food is decent right now, entertainment's kind of low, and crime safety is iffy. I think the best thing to do right now would be to build a church. And again, I don't really like to build the churches inside the building, inside the game, simply because how they work is that religious people visit church for their daily religious needs, but at the same time, it makes them more religious on every single trip.
Someone stole my manuscript, and
you have the chance of entering this spiral where it's like you constantly make your faction more and more, or you make your nation more and more religious over time, and as that sort of happens, you get like one huge religious faction and then small other factions, which is really, really weird, because they obviously then can sort of force you to do what they like to do. So with that said, I think we'll just build this thing for a slight bonus, but for the most part, in the long term, I don't think we'll, say, have too much use for it. Or perhaps, I don't know, maybe we can balance the things out. After all, they do have the new the Constitution thing, which changes the build into a other type.
Great news. While searching...
Alright, so more tech is unlocked. I think we'll grab these two techs next.
I understand you've begun mining operations, my good chum. I am sure your island holds even more hidden riches.
Well, actually, we haven't done any mining, however, we have found those mining deposits. Well, in that case, it looks like we have an objective to, say, find some mineral deposits. And I'm under the impression that you just essentially find them by looking around here and then setting an exploration team to just sort of check out the areas here and there around the mountains of the island.
I found this book in your office.
So we'll try to find those areas and we'll see how that really works out. So let's see, if I grab a team, I think I can just send them over here and it'll find that off. Assemble the troops and send them out. So then we have the Black Musketeer group out once again. Right, so that'll complete that one.
I found this book.
We can build another pineapple plantation for some more pineapples, of course, to complete that goal. And let's see how that export thing is going right now. So we've exported a teeny amount of it so far, but again, as we do that, of course, we are starting to gain more and more cash flow from there. So that pineapple thing will actually last for quite a while, and well, it can be a good source of income. So I think we'll build another, say, 2 farms doing pineapple duty here. And I'll just link those up with a road. That and that. There we go.
Anyone can try to grow something. Try making money out of large-scale cattle production.
Alright, so yeah, we already have a cattle ranch, so luckily our missions here are chaining off of one another here, so these ones
His
are fairly
Royal
easy
Majesty
to meet.
has instructed me to present you with...
I sat with 3 other members of the research team.
And we'll just let them go like that. Right, so over here, let's see. Looks like we found a deposit of something here. So that should also complete... Oh, yeah, I see it already.
Okay,
Just
you
finished
proved
that
me
mission
wrong.
there, so that's
I'll
good.
give you that, buddy. Let's drink to your success.
Let's see. So it looks like we finished one of the wagers, so that'll fill up that wager bar. And looks like we get to do either trade deals or help us write a constitution. I think we'll do the 2 US trade deals and we'll see
Thanks to
what
your
those
efforts,
have generated.
The revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
And we'll grab some cash from the revolution. And let's see. We can export meat to the United States for, oh wow, almost like triple. We're more than double the price. I think we'll stop doing pineapples and we'll do meat for a bit. And the US will also take logs for 20 years and you'll buy them for practically 3 times the price. Right, well those are 2 offers that we can just not pass up on. Let me see whether or not I can buy any more of these trade ships here. Because we might be able to. No. Let's see, no.
Sir, the Crown introduced budget cuts under the Share the Weight of the Crown plan.
Oh, I see. Each trade dock produces 1 trade
As
ship.
my father used to say, ignorance is bliss.
Right, it's because right now it would be actually really helpful if we could capitalize on both of those, say, policies for trade that the US has given us. So I think here's what we will do. I think we'll build another dock and we will just we'll just stack it right over here. I mean, that's not too big of an issue. And we'll just link that back up. And now, in the meantime, this crown thing is really rather heavy. So we also want to work our way here with the whole crown issue, and we want to set up to do the whole revolution thing again. And with that said, I think we'll start off by making people slightly happier by building another housing array
It
over
has come
here.
to the Order's attention that the favor of the Crown has shifted away from you, and this endangers your current mission. I have pulled considerable strings to find a way out of this situation.
Okay, well maybe that will also help us out too, so that's good. And of course in the meantime, let's see. Have we shipped any pineapples yet? Or meat yet? No, not yet, alright.
We
Well,
just
I mean, that'll
discovered
happen
the
as
number
is.
of times you need to get hit by a plank to actually discover something.
And perfect, lumber mill is finished as well. Though we're probably not going to use that lumber mill very much now. Mostly due to the fact, of course, that we've unlocked a highly profitable logging operation, and I think it'd be better to just do that instead. Right, so in that case, I think we'll send a team here to explore the area up over here. And then, of course, we can do the mining or the logging over there. And in the meantime, we'll save the game one more. So do LP2, confirm that. And we'll go forwards again. So, now, what should we
Throwing
do?
some cheap exports on the crop market.
Mining and logging exports. So
There
it looks like that.
Is a
all
way
the,
around the real estate tax.
all the
You, of
goals here.
course, will have to do your part. The Order does not want you to rely on us for everything. The Order provides the guidance, and you provide the effort.
Alright, so let's see what we can do for this. We can... The objective here is to provide money from your personal stash in Switzerland to grease some palms. In fact, real estate tax will be suspended. Let's see. So we can accept that. And what we can do here is that... Evidently, I think all it did is that it did something over here. In the tab of different things that you can enact.
There
Is that right?
is a way around the real estate tax. You, of course, will have to do your part. The Order does not want you to rely on us for
Right, so we should come over here and there should be like, yeah, this building permit edict. I see what it means. So right, once we research red tape here, it'll allow this edict, and what this will do is that it'll increase the amount that buildings cost, but some of that percentage that's added on will be siphoned to our Swiss account, and we can use that to just sort of suspend the real estate tax like that.
Looks like the buried treasure.
So that's kind of neat. So we'll try to fire that off in a bit here, but right now we are just out of cash.
His Royal Majesty has...
There we go. Now we're not out of cash. So, oh, the Crown sends us so much cash now. Wow. Well, in that case, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put down a mine right there. And that, again, will help us out doing these presidential goals as well. And we will just continue exporting things here and there. Now, about this logging venture. Oh, what did we find? Oh, no, this is... Oh, hey, we found some oil. Right, so about this new venture, I do want to have some forestry going on. And now this is slightly far for what it's worth, but at the current price, I mean, for a whole group of just like just the lowest education groups that you can have, I think this would be really profitable actually if we had some mines over here and say some housing. And of course, it's not like the construction crews are doing anything at the moment, so we'll build that up, and
Our
we will
miners
do
stumbled
something
upon
like
an
that.
oddly shaped ore nugget. You know, if you squint your eyes and tilt your head slightly to the right, it almost looks like...
Well, let's see. So we found a golden nugget here. I think I'll actually just put that into our Swiss bank account here,
There
and that'll allow me to do the grease the palms thing.
is a way around the real estate tax.
Right, so I think that pretty much suspends it without us having to do the red tape thing, which is good. And, ooh, more migrants, so that's good. We're citizens. Alright, well let's see what else do we need for this island here. I think the next thing we'll need to get is really just a newspaper building. So we'll grab that. And overall, I think things are going pretty smoothly now. Let's see what managers we can actually hire here. So, let's see. I want some of these buildings to work slightly more efficiently. So let's get ourselves to supervise the cattle farm so that we can sort of finish that wager first. And then over here we'll get a magnate to do something, increasing the building's effectiveness by 10%, so we'll get somebody to do that over here. Right, so that'll set up the island. This area should be... is it under construction at all? No. It'll start getting built in a bit though. Let's see, construction office. What are you people doing here? These guys are more or less just sort of loitering about. Right, well in that case,
Comrade Governor, the more thanks to your efforts, the revolution...
We, the leaders of the Tropican nation.
In a flash of brilliance.
Comrade Governor, we need... Thanks to your efforts. Comrade Governor.
Right, so that was another mission. It was just to hire a governor real fast, so we'll do that. And it looks like we also have another mission to build a ranch. So I think in that case we'll build a ranch over here now. And we'll just sort of complete that as is. And oh, perfect. This area is... no, they're still not building it. Oh, no. I don't know, maybe this area is slightly too far for, say, our people over here, which might be a slight problem. Ooh. And that's right, now we have 2 ships. So we're exporting meat. I think currently we'll put it to export, say, pineapples for now, just due to the fact that we really don't have any other way of, say, using that second ship more effectively than that. So just, yeah, we'll just continue as is, really. Pig farm's almost done.
I've come to dislike mining. It is a messy process that put...
And mining profits has to be over 10,000, so that'll do its thing.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present...
And perfect, another one of those mandate extension things. And our mandate was getting pretty short there, so that'll be useful for that. Right, so coming from here, how far away are we from that newspaper stand? Be about 10 months. Alright, fair enough. And oh no, the Crown has reinstated that real estate tax. So that is slightly troubling. Now let's see, the cattle profits are good, the mining and logging thing is slightly decent. Uh-oh.
Everyone is shaking.
And earthquake time.
The earthquake is over. We made it.
Man, that is a lot of disasters for like what it's worth. I mean, right off the bat, 2 scenarios and there's already 2 like disasters already. So in that case, I mean, I guess we'll have to rebuild everything. And I think this is a good point to leave off, so I'm going to take a quick break. And I mean, right now there appears to be quite a bit of downtime from the actual action, so hopefully when I come back, there will be a little bit more things to just sort of take a look at and do here. So I think I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye for now, and always be sure to like and subscribe.